heard a few of these Christian influencers recently that have tried to bring some kind of a hand of restraint into the discussion surrounding Israel between those that don't believe that Israel is the Israel of the Bible and those that obviously do. And there's an air of virtue signalling insincerity behind the way they're doing it. They're not really trying to bring a peace. What they're trying to do is stop the ones that are pro-Israel and supporters of Israel from taking the stand that they're trying to take. And it reminds me of that verse in the Bible where religious people, it said of religious people that they tie up burdens, heavy burdens on people's backs, but at the same time they don't lift a finger to help them themselves. And there's a real insincerity about it. It sounds good. It's almost like a virtue signalling exercise. But undergirding it is an ulterior motive. And if nothing else, that there's a weakness behind it. In the Bible, in the book of Revelation, God makes it very clear. He said, "I would that you be hot or cold. If you are lukewarm, I will spew you out of my mouth." God wants people to take a position, to take a stand, and not be tossed to and fro by every wind of doctrine. Jesus himself said, "I didn't come to bring peace, but a sword, and to bring division between family members." And so there's nothing wrong with having a strong position, particularly in relation to issues like that of Israel and Jerusalem. It's required of us to do so. We can do it out of a right spirit. We can do it out of a spirit of love, but we can still be very firm and very strong in our position. That's the kind of position that is going to incur the persecution that Jesus talks about when he said, "Blessed are they that are persecuted for righteousness' sakes," or blessed are those that are persecuted because they stand up for what is right. So that's my thoughts about that whole issue, that hand of restraint that we're seeing among certain Christian leaders is laced with a real insincere spirit. I know that there's a place for a hand of restraint. There's a place for, in as much as it is possible with us, to live at peace with all men. That's a biblical principle, but there is still limitations to that. We still need to take a strong position on issues, especially in the days that we are living in.